Wild Magic West is a show intended for mature audiences. Today's episode contains body horror, gore, and depictions of drug abuse. Your discretion is advised.
Last time on Wild Magic West, our party, having assembled, developed a plan for breaking Dashvane out of prison, and then immediately abandoned that plan upon splitting into different narrative arcs and the revelation that Dashvane was in fact the person who had killed Flo'ryck's parents. But in addition to that, had acquired the thing in Cell 6 for Loretta to experiment upon, which also led to the revelation of Loretta finding out that the thing in Cell 6 was in fact, at least to her knowledge, her mother. The party then dominated a guard into finding out where the Warden was, and where we left off was with Aubron and Letty holding hands as Aubron crushed Roserite into his palm and Misty stepped directly into the Warden's locked door, which is sealed with an arcane lock. But that is not where we begin. It is silent. Night. The only noise is the creaking of a gondola as it docks in place in the pouring rain. The guards around almost tiptoe, as if they're escorting something volatile. Not dangerous, necessarily, but delicate in a way they don't understand. What does it look like as Loretta is guided off the gondola for the first time and presented before the Warden at Vane's End Penitentiary?
She is silent, staring directly at the floor, and just at the whims of the people around her. She moves where she's told. She doesn't resist anything. She just plods forward. There is a vacancy in her face. She is not there.
You feel a finger under your chin in an almost familiar way as it lifts your head up to meet the gaze of Warden Jocelyn Steele. And there's a long beat before she speaks to you. We've been expecting you. Do I need to be concerned?
No.
I've been informed that you have the ability to assist us if you behave.
If I behave.
And you're capable of that?
As long as you don't set me off.
There's a hint of a smile on her face. We'll do our best. I think you have the ability to do something really interesting here. To help us. If that's what you want.
I need help.
I work with delicate individuals.
Anybody like me?
Loretta, from what I understand, you are one of a kind.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
As long as you can keep yourself in check. Can you do that?
If people stay out of my way, sure.
Then welcome to your new home. She'll take a step back, and as she does so, there's a loud alarm that blares in the background. And the Warden just says, "Shit!" And the sound of that alarm shunts us back to the current moment. Your hand is holding onto your friend. But looking at him, it's like looking back in time. Your body tries to blink around eyes that no longer exist in your face. And as you're looking at Aubron, you see his face as it was many years ago. Aubron, what did you look like as a child when Loretta first met you?
really short, pudgy, like, like chubby cheeks and dimples. He had curly hair that went every which way. That was a much brighter purple than the hair he has now. He had a penchant for wearing like really bright uh, and like colorful clothing or patterns.
You see this childish version of your friend as they crush the roserite shard in their hands, look at you, apologize, and then vanish into smoke, and they are gone.
No, no. Shit. Fucking idiot. Do I have any ideas where he went?
You sort of saw that smoke dissipate towards the direction of the door in front of you. What are
I'm
the
immediately
three
running
of
up
you-
to the door, touching it. What is it made of?
It's a solid steel door, but you being as attuned to magic as you are, you can feel that arcane barrier that's in place.
Guys, how? We need
Can I
to
make
get
an Arcana check?
Absolutely.
All right. What kind of gnarliness? That's a nat 20. Well, I've never wanted one less in my entire life. I got to be completely honest with you. That means next to nothing. Tremendous. For a total of, I think it's for a total of 21. I'm fairly certain. Hold on. It sure is.
Coming up alongside Loretta, you sort of run your finger through the weave of this magic on the door, and you are fairly certain that it was designed to not be penetrated magically unless someone was doing extraordinary things to cut through it.
Well, looks like magic ain't gonna do the trick here.
Start slamming on the wall. Braun!
Hold on. Above table,
Mm-hmm.
what's the chances that I can use a little bit of roserite and the knock spell to get through it?
With the natural 20? Yeah, you absolutely could.
Loretta, I'm about to ask you something real weird. Can I have a piece of your eyeball? Please and thank you, ma'am.
Sure.
Thank you. I eat it.
No, you
Nope, this is the way it's gotta be.
I'm going to need a strength saving throw as you bite down on rock hard crystal.
That is a 5.
Which side of your mouth do you bite the crystal on?
I was thinking I swallowed the bitch whole, if I'm completely honest. And
You're
I
swallowing it whole?
Just whole.
Okay.
Try to dry pill it like Dr. Gregory House with his Vicodin, yeah.
Understood. Still gonna acknowledge the strength save.
Sure.
Roll me a d4, please.
D4. I'm gonna roll this Oats branded smoking glue guns created D4 right here, and we'll see what we get. Man, I've never wanted a 4 less in my whole life.
Where are the 4 teeth that shatter as you swallow this crystal located in your mouth?
It's my back molars for sure.
You guys can hear the sound of shattering bone in Sneed's mouth as this crystal sort of shifts going down his throat. And the second it does, at the nodule around your Adam's apple, there's a spreading of red veins that sort of blossom out, almost in the shape of like a red rose blood red. How many points of corruption have you taken?
That's 2. That's my second.
That's your second?
Yep.
Ooh, it's not though. You opened 3 doors. This would be your third. Because you had to take 2 points, 1 per cell that you opened in additional, and it was 3 cell doors you opened. So this would be point number 3.
All right, so
Yeah.
that'd be number 3.
So The veins don't stay, but they do blossom for a second, blood pink red, and then fade. And you feel that amplification of your magic at your fingertips.
That is quite literally worse than 4-alarm chili. And then I'm gonna smack the door with a solid knock, that's it.
As you smack the door, we're gonna pause there and rewind time ever so slightly to smoke dissolving into solid mass inside of this warden's office chamber. Aubron, as you land in a room that you are not familiar with, you see all of the regular accoutrement of an office, filing cabinets, a bit of a mess, disheveled. There's a large desk in front of you, covered in papers and files and materials. But the thing that immediately clocks your attention is what, or more specifically, who is standing behind the desk. You don't see the warden. You see an old, familiar, fatherly-like figure leaning against a wall, a face you haven't seen in a very long time. It's Farron.
I was coming to find you after everything. I found her. I got her. I found her. You're not supposed to be here. I was right. I was right, though.
You sure about that, boy?
You said I couldn't find her. I found her. She's here, and she's still Letty.
You think you're getting out of this in one piece, Aubron? Told you she's bad news.
Letty's gonna get out. Because I said that she would.
You're in the worst prison that I've literally ever heard of.
And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
With a person who you know ain't nothing more than damaged fucking goods.
Now I am too, Farron. So what? Do I stay here? Is that what you want?
You hear a loud knock from the door behind you and the sound of Loretta screaming your name.
Stop.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Gotcha.
Let me be very clear. You want to succeed this.
Okie dokie. In that case, then, I'm gonna use Indomitable because I'm pretty sure a 5 is not gonna do it.
No, it's not.
That's better. 18 plus 5. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
You're staring at Farron and you hear Loretta's voice, and it's the sound of her voice that sort of breaks this haze of what you're looking at. And as you blink and open your eyes again, you don't see Farron. What you do see is the shine of mithril plate, a shield in hand, a warhammer in the other. Over the plate is a set of white and golden robes and a glimmering golden guardian standing just beside the warden, who is looking at you completely, perplexed.
Don't be a fucking idiot. The numbers are not in your favor, even if you did kill me.
I'm sorry, you insulting me. You break into my office magically.
Shut up! We don't have time. Somebody that I love, I love is coming here to kill you ugly. And I don't think I can see that. So I need you to answer the questions that they're about to ask you. And by God, you want to give me the answers. The real ones. I need you to tell me everything that you know about the church. Right now.
Give me
Please.
persuasion at disadvantage.
That is a nat 20.
Did you roll at disadvantage?
Oh, balls.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
That is
boo-boo.
that is a 19 plus. Oh, my persuasion, -1. So that's an 18.
The irony is so funny to me. I rolled a natural 20 for 30. She looks at you like she's reading right through you. And you see in her hand a ball of golden light start to build.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm going to pull out my gun, show her the rose-right bullet, spin the cylinder, and point it to the sky.
Do you fire it?
I'm hoping she's smart enough to know that if I pop this rose-right bullet in here, doesn't matter how fancy her armor is, we both go boom.
Several things happen in very quick succession. First off, I need a charisma saving throw. The DC is 22.
Oh, you can just tell me to go and fuck myself. No, just no. Laughably no.
You feel the ball of light sort of dissipates as she uses a different spell, and you feel the effects of a bane take hold on you. So for the next minute, you need to roll a d4 and subtract that number from any of your attack rolls or saving throws. And the second that bane locks into place, the door bursts open as your friends follow in.
Nobody move! I just need time to think. God, everybody just moves so much. Just stop moving.
Nobody's moving. Bron.
I know that you want to get after the Warden, and we'll get you your information. I just that guard, he was all but naked and he surrendered and I don't.
He would have killed us the moment that spell wore off, Bron. And as far as I'm concerned, everyone here deserves the same fate for making me do what I did. And you know, don't you? Warden? You know.
So it's true. You finally switched sides, that is.
Oh,
I have never been on a side.
You were supposed to be.
I have been used!
You were supposed to be helpful.
I have been. For you. But I choose to help myself.
I did you a favor by not acting on directives that I was told to do. And this is how you repay that favor.
What? What directive? What order? What?
Why?
What did they tell you to do?
What? I don't know if you'd believe me even if I told you.
just tell her.
Maybe not. What were you supposed to do?
There's a long pause, and she shifts, and as she shifts, you see that guardian standing next to her sort of shift a little bit more in front of her. You were deemed a inadequate experiment a very long time ago, and termination was ordered. I couldn't.
Couldn't carry out the will? The man who decided to discard me, so it was a lie. The whole thing was a lie. All of it was a lie. Mom was a lie. All of it. There was no goal. There was no objective. There was.
Her eyes go wide as you say the word mom. You can make an insight check if you'd like to.
Don't think she's in a state where she would.
Anyone else who'd like to is welcome to.
I go get my dice. Hold on.
By chance, has it been a full minute in that maintenance gown?
Not quite yet. We're getting close to it.
All right. What are we rolling for?
Insight if you'd like to.
13 total on the insight.
That's cocked. Oh, that's a no. Yeah, that's a no before the babe.
You don't know. I rolled really low.
Okay, so 16 minus, because I just saw that my insight is +8.
Yeah, minus a D4.
Okay, 14 total.
And then Flo'ryck, you got a
13 total.
13 total. Sneed, did you try and clock her sort of saving face?
Nope.
Cool. Both of you clock her eyes going wide at Loretta saying the word mom, and then very quickly trying to like throw, not like a magical shield, but like trying to like save face and show that like her expression had not changed. You both see this.
Can I walk up to her?
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna need you to do a thing first, though.
Sure.
I need a dex save of 22.
Oh, okay.
Are they casting a spell?
They're not casting a spell.
Jinkies.
Beans.
Okay.
There's 2 things I have to resolve. This is the first.
17 plus 5, 22.
20 meets it, beats it. As you shift towards the Guardian, or shift towards the Warden, the Guardian who had shifted in front of you,
Just
sort
gonna be
of
like, boy, don't.
it's in his instincts and nature. You feel this radiant blast emanate from him. You're going to take 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Following question.
Uh-huh.
How close do you get to the Warden? There's that desk in front of you. She's on the other side of the desk.
Face to face.
Are you looking around as you do so?
No, well, yes. Because he's always kind of taking everything in, especially for traps or any kind of mechanical stuff, because that's just his mind.
I need an investigation check as you do so. The DC is 22.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
What is the Guardian made of?
Let me check for you. He is... It doesn't specify in the spell slot. It's just it's a spectral guardian.
I failed the investigation.
You failed it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Can I have a Constitution saving throw?
Okie dokie.
The DC is 22.
Okay. 26.
It's very good you saved on that. The 3 of you watch as Aubron steps forward. And as he does, you see a symbol alight under his feet. And a purple blast of necrotic energy decimates out from it. I'm going to roll these digitally because it's a lot of dice to roll.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely be using my second wind ability.
It is 52 points of necrotic damage, halved to 26. Because you saved.
Okay.
So it's 26 points. What is your total hit points?
Well, so I just rolled my second wind, which gives me back
Well,
19.
hold that thought before you do that, because there's a
Okay.
thing I need to resolve. Where were you at before the 26 points of necrotic?
36.
So that is more than half of your hit points remaining. The 26 would be. I'm going to need an additional con save before you can throw that second wind, because that is a grievous wound.
Okay, that is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
You're good. So, as the second wind, which I will now allow you to take, sort of takes into effect, you guys watch as Braun steps forward, steps on this symbol, radiant purple blast. He sort of falters, but stays standing, and then takes a deep breath as his second wind gives him back 19 hit points.
The moment that the explosion goes off, run! And just straight to him, into a bear hug from behind. And I am going to cast Life Transference.
What does that
I'm going
do?
to take 5d8 necrotic damage and give him all of the damage I take as health.
Letties.
Go ahead and roll that for me.
You don't get a choice, buddy.
Oh no.
It's 24 points of damage to myself.
Oh no.
24 healing to you. But you get to add the spell's level on top of that. +2, so it's 30 points of healing.
Oh my god, I'm
And
almost
through my-
back all the way up.
Through my biomancy, I get to heal an additional 13 back from that, so I take 11
Nice.
points in total.
As you do
So-
that, I do think we are long past time to call for an initiative roll.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, fuck, all right, cool. Okay.
I'd like to state for the record that we as a party took exactly 0 aggressive actions.
Fuck this warden.
19 on mine. Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going first. That is a 28.
Good God, Aubron. There we're at 28.
So for the record, gang, I'm on 96 HP still. I'm
you,
doing
God.
fine.
Oh my god.
Only thing
Christ.
stopping you is power word kill.
I'm not a pussy. I did not take that spell.
I mean, or I run out of spells. The moment I run out of spells, I'm useless.
Oh, true.
You go in the cuck chair, you piece of shit dice.
I'm looking at
Sneed, what you got for initiative?
5.
Good God. Flo'ryck.
a nat 20 plus 3 at 23 total.
So shocking absolutely nobody. It's gonna be Aubron up first with Flo'ryck on deck. What would you like to do?
I'd imagine after going through all that I'm now face to face with the warden.
Letty caught you on the other side of her desk where the symbol was. So you are not face to face. There is a desk in front of you, and her guardian is still there as well.
I thought I walked past the guardian, that's why I took the damage.
The guardian's right next to her. If you get within 10 feet of him, it's an auto trigger action.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna look to the warden and just go, I am asking you very kindly to just let us go and to give us the information on the church, please.
Are you, I want to be clear, are you electing to use your action to effectively try and persuade her.
I figure since he's a quick shot, like if she says the second she says no, she's getting popped.
Well, I'm gonna let us go because I'm gonna be so for real with you. She rolled a 3 on her initiative, so we're gonna get through the whole round before she gets a chance to respond to your question. So if you want to ask that, or I'm saying you're gonna get a chance to either ask her or pop off.
Okay.
Which way are you going with this?
I would like to use my action to ask and get an answer. Like I'm using my action to let her speak.
Oh, okay.
And then I can always pop off with my bonus action.
Give me persuasion. I will give you advantage on the roll.
Okay. Persuasion. Okay. I roll high and it doesn't matter. It's an 18.
She takes a long look at you. You come into my home, assault my guards, teleport into my office, and you expect me to give you everything I know. Based on what? A hope? A chance? Friendship? Love?
Decency. Get out pop off.
Make an attack roll.
That'll be... nope, not 25. That'll be a 20 because I'm also adding a sharpshooter.
Well, sharpshooter adds to the damage, doesn't it? Sharpshooter adds to the damage,
Takes
not
away
the attack
5,
roll.
adds the damage, yeah.
Oh yeah, it takes away 5. Yeah, so 25 brings it down to 20. This is the last vestige of that bane. I need you to roll that d4 one final time.
I am just saying I rolled my persuasion without it. I'm telling on myself.
I gave you advantage on it, and you rolled really high. Or you rolled 18. So yeah, no, it was 18. Even if you d4'd it, the DC was higher than what you rolled. You were good.
That will bring my 20 to a 18.
18 misses.
Gotcha. Alrighty, that's my turn.
Yeah. Go ahead, Flo'ryck. You can go.
Well, DM, I'm wondering could we say before we busted through the door after Sneed hit the knock that Flo'ryck hit himself with mage armor?
Yes, I will allow that.
Thank you, appreciate that. Cool. It's fun when I don't have spell slots, warlock things. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try for a dissonant whispers on the Warden.
What do you need from me?
That'll be a 16 wisdom saving throw, which I'm now starting to regret as I say that out loud.
That's gonna be a 23.
Yeah, that definitely beats it.
Is that a half damage on success, or
Double check. Discordant mana lead.
is it an all or nothing kind of vibe?
I think it's all or nothing, if I'm reading this correctly.
I can double check.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking you with terrible pain, etc. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if possible, to move away from you. But I'm not, unless
Yeah, on a
I'm
successful, it's
dead.
half damage. Yeah, unsuccessful, it's
Okay.
half, and I don't have to move. So go ahead and roll your
Roger
damage, and we will half it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that. It's a
Loretta,
9
you
total.
are on deck. 9 total?
9 half, yeah. Or we like
9
4.
halves is gonna be 4. Yeah.
Just a little tickle.
4. And do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I would try to position myself one definitely away from the spirit guardian. maybe I don't know, like on the side opposite of Aubron, as he's
Okay.
like facing towards the Warden, but like away from radiance, effectively.
Cool. That'll bring us to Loretta.
So as she rushed forward and pumped all of this of her own life energy into Aubron, I like to think that it kind of looks like this sort of pink mist swelling around her as the rose right in her body just kind of activates and just almost gets drawn out of her like a sink drain with the water going down.
Mm-hmm.
And as that rests, she pulls away, putting her hand on Aubron's shoulder as she moves forward and steps in front of him. And looks to the spirit guardian, to the Warden, and just lifts her leg unnaturally over the desk and steps up onto it, across and then down until she's right in front of the Warden.
I'm gonna need a dex save of 22 as you come within 10 feet of the Guardian.
Okay. That's a 7.
You're gonna take 20 points of radiant damage as you do so.
Okay. She eats it. Continues to step forward. Did you know?
Are you asking as your action?
I'm not trying to convince her to give me the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I am just asking the question.
Okay.
If that requires an action to do so,
If you want a response on your turn, it'll require your action. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for her to go to respond.
okay. And as I ask the question, stomp my foot into the ground and cast Stone Shape and encase both of us in stone.
Okay. So like in a stone sphere, effectively.
So yeah, I'm using my action to cast it. I'm asking the question. And I am waiting in here with her alone. And because I cast a spell at 4th level, I get another 14 HP back.
Good God. You all watch as Loretta steps onto the desk. As she does so, there's another blast of radiant light from this guardian that Loretta almost steps through it. Like, you watch it dig into her, but she doesn't seem bothered by it. And then she steps down, and as she asks the question, you guys watch as the floor itself in this room just sort of shapes up and around her, leaving the guardian on the outside of the bubble. And you guys just see a round stone dome of stone over Loretta and the Warden. And that'll bring us to Sneed.
I'd like to cast 4th level magic missile at the guardian. I would like to also roll on the wild magic table in order to gain back my tides of chaos. So we'll see exactly what comes of that. So that's 7. That is 13. And that is 23 points of force damage. And then
You watch as it just kind of eats that force damage and doesn't appear to have any effect on it whatsoever.
Oh, beans. Well, wild magic table. I've never rolled on a wild magic table before. That is a 96. You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute. Wait, guns do piercing, right?
Yeah, they do.
Flo'ryck, do you pierce?
No, I slash.
Shit. All right. Well, Aubron, get to getting. That is my turn.
So just read that one more time. What does that do?
Every single person within 30 feet of me has now become vulnerable to piercing damage. Vulnerability does one thing and one thing alone. It means you take double damage from that source.
Does that apply to things outside of your line of sight?
Every creature within 30 feet, it is quite clear.
Okie doke!
Yeah, so
Oh my.
that's everybody.
As everybody. Sorry. Or you're welcome. I don't know which one yet.
I think Aubron just got a buff.
I will
visibly bricked.
I will note that vulnerability doesn't necessarily seem to apply. Loretta would see it inside. It doesn't seem to apply to the Warden because she had stone skin on her, so she was already resistant to piercing. So it just makes her not resistant. She's just regular. It does normal amounts of damage currently.
Got it.
And that will bring us to the Warden's turn. She watches as this stone structure convalesces around the two of you.
Is it pitch black in here?
It's pitch black.
It would be, right? So all
It's
she
pitch
would
black
see
in
is
here.
the glowing roses and like the pink glow emanating and like illuminating the top part of her face.
Oh, she can fully see you. She has dark vision.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, cool. I'm run.
Yeah, she has dark vision. There's a long pause, and you can see like the hint of a tear starting to form in the corner of her eye.
Why are you crying?
I'm very sorry. Can I have a wisdom save of 22, please?
There is no way I can make that roll.
As you ask if you are crying, or why are you crying, as you ask it, you feel the effects of paralyzation take over you, and you are held in place for 1 minute. That will bring us to Aubron with Flo'ryck on deck.
Am I able to see the Warden through all this?
Is this a spell?
It's spell.
Counter spell.
What level are you countering?
Level 3.
Yeah, she didn't upcast it. Doesn't take hold.
So this is your answer then?
She's gonna bonus action War Priest. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can't bonus action Spiritual Weapon. And you watch as a spectral axe appears next to her. Yeah. I don't think I can move it on this turn, so she'll just have it appear next to her, sort of hovering. And then she is actively crying. And then it will go to Aubron's turn.
I think Aubron is just kind of in a stupor, and he's just gonna spend this turn with both guns in his hands, gripping them so hard that his hands start to bleed, with his eyes locked on the Warden. And I'd like to hold my turn.
You can't see her because Loretta encased them in a stone sphere.
Well, he's locked
You're
in
just
on
looking
that
where she
sphere.
would be. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And like I'm holding my turn until the moment I see her.
Noted. Flo'ryck with Loretta on deck.
Flo'ryck, seeing this, is gonna look around to Sneed, confused, generally confused. Just I can't really shoot the warden in this state, and Aubron isn't shooting. Period. I think, and he's just gonna run over to Aubron and just hands on the shoulder, 2 hands on each shoulder, or 1 hand on each shoulder. Sorry, doesn't have
Give me a
forearms.
deck save of 22 because you come within 10 feet of that spirit guardian.
Easy peasy. I'm speaking too soon. I don't know if this will be easy peasy. What is that? I need brighter lights. That is. Oh, that's not 22. That's a 7.
You're gonna take 20 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, I forgot about the guardian.
And you see that guardian, he's still there, but he's starting to fade a little bit. You get the impression that he's probably only got about 1 more blast left in him.
I'll just plant 2 hands on Aubron and go, "Hey, champ, listen. I think Sneed's probably better with these pep talks, but we haven't really had a real heart to heart. But I'll tell you what, this is a high intensity situation, as we all are aware. You are holding your guns entirely too hard, and it'll just like look. He won't touch his hands, but he'll look at them just like, you gotta breathe for a moment. I know it's hard, but you gotta breathe. Gotta breathe. We gotta get through this."
I've never wanted to kill before. It was just the end result of the math. I want to kill right now.
And my friend, kill we shall. And Flo'ryck will just start smiling. And kind of similarly to how his patron would put a hand on his shoulder, he'll put one on Aubron and then just sort of shoulder up next to him, just like, we're gonna do it.
As you
The
do
warden
so, you
dies today.
feel that familiar hand on your shoulder, almost giving you like a squeeze of affirmation. And that'll bring us to Loretta, unless you've got anything else you'd like to do.
Nope.
Yeah.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? It's it's me. I should be the one crying, not you. It doesn't make any sense for you to be the one to cry. You have imprisoned me. You were told. Why are you crying?
There's a long pause. And then she doesn't respond to you.
Going to bonus action Hex as I step forward. If you won't tell me what I need to know, or whatever secrets you have hidden inside of you, then I will pry them out myself. And pull out a dagger from my belt. And in one motion, hand on the warden's shoulder, I hex through the hand and then stab her straight in the stomach with the dagger.
Give me an attack roll.
Sure. The hex will be wisdom checks.
Okay.
That is a 25. Roll a 19.
That hits.
That's a 1d4. It's a 3 plus 2. It's 5, which doubles to 10. Plus 4 necrotic damage.
How
So
much
10
is just
10
the 10 piercing?
The piercing damage, the piercing damage was 5, doubled to 10 for the vulnerability. And then
She's not vulnerable.
for
She's just
she's
regular.
right.
Because she
Never
was
mind.
resistant, and the vulnerability basically knocked her back to not being resistant. But that was just a piercing. She's still resistant to piercing, or she's still resistant to slashing. So is your dagger slashing or piercing?
Is piercing.
Yeah, cool. Then it's regular
It is piercing damage.
So just the 5.
So the 5 damage and then 4 necrotic.
Cool.
And as that happens, the stone wall that encases the two of them just crumbles bit by bit
I immediately
to the ground.
fire.
And all you guys see is just her dagger in the Warden.
Make your attack roll.
Another dead eye shot. So that is my second crit.
So you get to reroll one of them for that elven accuracy.
And that is a 19. Wait, Hex does it. I was thinking of something else. So that is a 29 total.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'll pop one more grit for a violet shot. For the second shot. Alrighty. And that is a crit. So those are my 2 shots. I think he's aiming at the pommel of the daggers, and he's just making the stab deeper by shooting the dagger into her until it comes out the other side.
Okay.
25 for the first shot.
God, Jesus Christ.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41 on the second
41
shot.
for the second? Cool. At
And I
the...
think-
As you make those shots, is there anything you're saying as you're doing so?
Just, why can't y'all just leave us alone?
At the end of Loretta's turn, she is going to use a legendary action. And you watch as she grasps where that dagger wound is and finishes pushing it through and casts heal on herself.
Counterspell.
What level are you countering?
I will counter at 5th level.
You gotta roll for it.
Yep.
Spicy.
What do I gotta beat? I gotta beat 16, right?
You gotta beat a 16.
You gotta beat 16. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use Tides of Chaos in order to give myself advantage on this here roll. Oh, yep. Oh, on my Valverus dice. Finally rolling good for the very first time. The entire time I've rolled that fucking dice. That is a 22.
Yeah, the heal isn't able to pop off.
Absolutely not, darling. You die today.
And that will bring us to... Yeah, that'll bring us to Sneed's turn.
Well, I really shouldn't be the one doing this, but I'm gonna wild magic surge, magic missile 4th level once again. So this guy, I gotta pop up my lenses so I can see. Shit. I tossed the tiniest dice I've ever owned into the abyss. All right. Well,
That sounds like a dice that needs to go in the cuck shit.
and that is 21 points total damage. And then I would like to roll on that there wild magic table and let us see what this comes to. That's okay. Wait, that's fucked up. What's the chances that that's ridiculously low? I rolled a 95. It's the exact same thing as before. Everybody's vulnerable to piercing damage again. Well, that's it. But I get my Tides of Chaos back. That's my whole turn. Yep.
Cool. She. Oh. Yeah. That's. I think. Hold on. What level do I want to cast this at?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, big dick swing. Big dick swings. Let's go for that. Yeah. No. You guys are all the problem, and this is so overkill, but we're gonna do it anyway. Can I have a charisma saving throw from everyone except Loretta?
God.
Pass.
DC 22.
Yeah, Phil.
I am gonna use Lucky in order to roll this with advantage, and I'm gonna use Bend Luck. Well, we'll see. I'll roll first.
I got a dirty 20.
Not enough.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I don't have to roll Lucky, or I don't have to use Bend Luck. That's a 22 on the dice.
Wait, this ain't a charm, is it?
Oh my god, I'm
No.
sorry. That's a 26. That's a 20
Good
fucking
God.
6.
Can I feel this not like? Can I feel it target everybody but me? Like, am I able to like perceive that, or is
Give
this?
me a perception check. I'll give you a perception check in this moment to see that it's.
Can it be Arcana? Because of my dumbass eyeballs.
Yeah, I'll give you Arcana because it is a magical.
Cool.
It's a magic thing she's doing.
It doesn't matter anyway because I got a natural 20, which makes it a 33. So
You can clock that she's not targeting you.
Is this a charm effect by any chance?
It's not a charm effect.
I was hoping for the same thing.
Elf life?
Yeah.
So Sneed is the only one who made the save. Sneed, you watch as Flo'ryck and Aubron both pop out of existence as she casts banishment at 8th level.
That's so disrespectful.
Fuck.
Did we at least go to the same place, or we're just different
Yeah, you
places?
guys are floating in like an ethereal void together.
I mean, if I go back where I came from, I'm going to the Autumn's area of Feywilds.
So I am gonna light my concentration candle to note that I am concentrating on banishment. Bonus action, she's going to. Oh yeah, she's gonna swing that spiritual weapon into Sneed specifically. Does a plus 14. Does a 23 hit you?
I would like you to roll that with disadvantage. I will burn one more Lucky.
Does a 17 hit you?
I'd like to use Bend Luck.
Sneed is such a fucking little scummy shit, dude.
Cool. Does a
I reduce it.
26 hit you? Or are you bending luck?
Bend Luck means that I reduce in his score. I reduced it by 3, which does miss now.
So you like it almost feels like time slows and you're kind of like Neo in the Matrix in this moment as this giant spectral axe goes to swing at you. I just like catches a whisker on the hair of your chin as it swings past, but doesn't make contact with you.
Whew.
And it's at that moment as you look over to just like sort of like show the coolness thing that you just did to your buddies, and that's when you clock that Flo'ryck and Aubron are not there.
Oh, I'm cooked.
And that will bring us
Getting rid of the elves.
oh
Kind of
racism.
kind of renaissance.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I need to check to see if you can. Yeah, there ain't shit you can do while you're banished.
Now you're just fucked.
You're just kind of fucked. Unless concentration can get broken on the Warden to bring you back, which means we will skip both Aubron and Flo'ryck in initiative. Unless you guys want to have a moment to chat in your ethereal plane that you're hanging out in.
Can I pitch something and you let me know if it's cool?
Ooh, I am always open to you pitching me things. What do you got?
In this void, would it be possible for me to see your patron?
Ooh. I like it. Player me is up for it.
I kind of
Flo'ryck
love
would be
it.
nervous.
Yeah. So like while you're in this ethereal void, sort of like you don't see the patron per se, but you see this like spectral tether that sort of drifts off to like a form made out of like sparkles and void that's sort of attached to Flo'ryck. You can't necessarily make it out per se, but like you can tell that like there's some sort of arcane tether that Flo'ryck has to another being.
What's that about? I mean, I know they've already kind of said that you have partnered with something, but I never asked you what exactly.
Well, we could call him a friend of sorts of the magical variety. They allow me to do, or rather help me to do some spell slinging.
You going after people because they did something to you?
Oh yeah.
Does it feel good?
Flo'ryck will just have a huge smile on his face. An unsettling so. And he'll just nod his head. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. That big fella that we took down in the cell?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the motherfucker who killed my parents.
Glad I got to help shoot him.
Glad you could be there. And may there be many more to shoot like this fucking Warren.
I think I'm gonna enjoy watching the Warden die.
I think I will too.
And that will bring us to Loretta in initiative.
DM,
Yes.
with my screaming throughout this prison, would Mama have heard me?
No. She's distracted.
Upon seeing and feeling my party members disappear shortly after the magic missile passes overhead and slams into the Warden, one of the trace bits of magic from the magic missile peels off of it and starts to coalesce around Loretta. At no point in her entire history has she ever been taught offensive magic. She doesn't really have any firm understanding of it. But in this moment, seeing Sneed's display will pick at that piece as it passes by and step away as she claps her hands around it. And it is 4, right? At the base level? It's 4 at level 1?
I believe it's
that right?
4. I think that's a Sneed
5,
question. Because
6,
I don't have
7.
magic missile locked and loaded.
What were you asking? Sorry.
Magic missile is 4 darts at level 1, right?
3 at level
3.
1. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna clap my hands around this string and expand it out, creating a web of these magic missile threads. And as they snap from her hand, 7 orbs of magic will basically bloom around her body, and all of them will simultaneously slam into the Warden. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 5th level.
Cool. Do your damage.
Question. Do the missiles strike individually or all at once?
Every single magic missile will trigger a concentration check, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is 7 chances to break concentration.
Yes.
Okay, and 7 hex procs because each one is hitting individually with the hex. So I get 7 hex die and 7 missile die.
So before we deal with the concentration checks, go ahead and give me your damage because there's a
Sure.
chance that that's not going to matter.
28 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Good lord.
7 times 6, 30. No, that'd be 42, right? Yeah, no, I didn't. I missed one then. So that would be 32 damage.
Okay.
So I got another 4. So 32 necrotic. 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 17 force damage.
Is that everything you got?
That's just the action. Bring them back.
Cool.
And I want to see if it actually works.
She's still up. I have 7 concentration checks to do. Success. Success. Critical success. 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 That's 5, right?
Hmm.
Yep.
2 more. Another natural 20. And another success.
I'm gonna silvery barbs the last one.
Who are you giving the advantage to? I guess you can only give it to yourself or Sneed. Because you're the only
Sneed.
2 people you can see.
Yeah, okay.
Success.
Because of that, I heal 15 plus 2. It's a bio wizard.
Mhm.
And then, because of the silvery barbs, I heal another 5. So I heal 22 points in total.
Jinkies.
I am back on full.
At the end of your turn, she's fucking pissed. And you can tell because you're right up on her that she is not doing very well. She's gonna grasp you. We're gonna channel divinity, guided strike, to add 10 to the roll. And she is going to look at you and cast inflict wounds at 5th level.
Counter
so I
spell.
What are you countering at?
4th level. It's my last 4th level spell slot.
Roll for it.
Yeah, it's 24.
You watch as she looks at you and sort of goes to grasp you, wrapping her hands around you as you're still holding that blade that got pushed into her.
Oh, I would have stepped back with the
Okay,
clapping
cool.
of the missile
Then she
thread.
would have reached for you to make contact, and you see that fizzle of Sneed's magic sort of dispel whatever it is she's about to cast, and she just looks at you and just goes, "If you kill me, you learn nothing." And then it will go to Sneed's turn in initiative.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, it's not. You guys aren't very far away from each other.
No. Well, you had every opportunity to educate us beforehand, so frankly, my dear, you can go fuck yourself and I'll see you in hell. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
I will tell you that you can see that she's not doing well before you cast that spell.
Tremendous.
Cool.
Yeah, best news I heard all day. That is 19 points of force damage.
what does Loretta see as Sneed ends the Warden?
Sneed's magic missile is very akin to his other magics, where it comes out as, little bits of pearlescent gold that reflects all sorts of different colors within the light. And his darts manifest out of his fingers, and a lot of the times it takes a little bit of punchy force to go through somebody, but she's already pretty softened up. So it is one through the right eye, one through the left eye, a couple through the mouth, and I pulp out the back of her head.
You watch as she opens her mouth to speak to Loretta one final time, and before she can get a word out, there's the dart through the eye, the dart through the other eye, and then the dart through the mouth. So all you hear is her choking on her own blood as she collapses to the ground, the guardian dissipating, the spectral axe over by Sneed dissipating, and then your two friends just sort of pop back into existence. And she's sort of choking on the ground.
The moment that she hits the ground, I almost follow her with, actually, as she falls. And I cup her face and cast Spare the Dying. And then put my forehead to hers and cast Detect Thoughts.
And that's where we're going to go to break. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye-bye. And we come back in to an almost bullet time series of events. Sneed's last magic missile dart cuts off the last words of the Warden, and as she starts to fall, Loretta catches her by the head and sort of like almost gently, in a way she probably doesn't deserve, guides her to the floor. And at the exact same moment, you cast Spare the Dying and touch the side of her temple and cast Detect Thoughts. Are you diving deep?
Yes.
Because she's unconscious, I'm going to rule that there's no saving throw here. What are you looking for?
I want to know why she was crying.
As you're diving into the Warden's memories, it's almost a little unsettling because you see yourself from her perspective. Moments that you didn't even realize had happened. You in the yard sort of terrorizing a new inmate, and her just sort of watching and smiling from an upper balcony. The day that she granted you the little garden section in the corner of the prison. The moments where she came down after you were asleep and just sort of looked across the chasm to check in to make sure you were okay. There is a level of maternal care that you're clocking, digging and sifting through these memories. And as you start to dive even deeper, there is a blackness that starts to burn in from the corners of the image, and it starts to fade, and then it goes dark as she goes fully limp in your hands. And as you look up, you just see the residual magic of another dart coming from your friend Sneed. Also, Flo'ryck and Aubron, you guys teleported back in, so you watched that last little bit happen.
Loretta, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but there's some things that you do not need to know.
If someone loves you, why do they hurt you?
Oh, that's...
She cared.
No.
She did. I could feel it.
That ain't love.
Why?
That's just obligation, lover. That's all it is.
Oh,
She
it was
felt
real.
bad. She just felt bad.
Looks up at you. And even though you don't see eyes, there was an earnestness in the rest of her appearance. She cared.
I think that you think that.
Maybe you're right. Either way, just grab the keys off of the Warden's belt. Is there anything in the office that jumps out at me as we're just kind of in this moment of stillness?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh boy, I'm real good at those. I actually am. 28. No, 6. Sorry. 17 plus 9. 26.
Her desk is sort of covered in folders and files and parchment. But there's one that very specifically draws your attention. I don't think I need to tell you what folder is the one that draws your attention.
Say it's better to not know.
I think anybody that ever gave a real shit about you is standing in this room right now.
She'll pick it up.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me. As those words leave Sneed's mouth, before you grab the folder, you take a look at him. Standing where Sneed was, you see the image of Farron looking at you.
You're not supposed to be here.
No, I'm not.
And yet you were here every day. Always taunting, biting. never letting go, but telling me to let go. Did you read it? If I need to know, you'll tell me.
Yeah, sweetheart, I'll take it. I'm gonna take the folder.
Sweetheart.
You blink your eyes, and sort of as Sneed steps forward to take the folder from you, Farron's visage sort of twinkles away in like pink, sparkly crystal, and you see Sneed standing where you had just seen Farron a moment before. And I think Loretta would be familiar enough with the signs of corruption to understand what is happening here.
Just kind of cracks her neck to sort of resettle into this state that she's very used to. Flo'ryck, Ron, you okay?
I'm well and dandy.
I think since he's gotten back, Braun is just over the warden's dead body with his gun trained on her.
She's gone, Braun. Even I can see that.
I don't want her to be.
There's nothing we can change about that. It's over. It's done.
Right, yeah. What's the next step of the plan?
Looking at Aubron, what does he look like at this point in time? Like, how is he doing? Same with Flo'ryck. And Sneed.
I'll let them add their own flavor to it in a moment, but with Braun specifically, you can see that haze of pinkish glowing eyes and red veins starting to sprout from them, in addition to however else they specifically want to describe how they're looking in this moment.
I think just all of his manic behaviors are magnified, like he can't sit still. And like he's always kind of looking all over the place and then just like locking in on something. Okay. Yeah.
Stepping forward just a bit, hand on the gun. You're gonna feel a pull, a magical pull from my hand. And I'm going to cast Purge Contamination and transfer half of your corruption to me.
Is there any way that he could feel what's happening?
Make an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Okay. That is an 11. That is a 15. My Arcana is a 2, so that's a 13.
No.
As I do this, we'll feel a shift, almost like when water is going around a rock, but instead of it being in the same direction, there's a desync in the flow. One going out, one coming in. And as I pull the corruption from your body, a small bit of my life enters yours. And you heal for 11 HP.
just gonna take a deep breath with his head clear. Letty,
Don't do that again.
wait,
Don't do it again. And she'll go to Flo'ryck and to Sneed. And will, pulling from her eyes, not breaking anything off, but just sort of taking some of the energy that's still there, probably licking up from the excess corruption that she just took in, which I believe puts her at 7 points.
Cool. So you're just on the cusp.
She will pull at these 2 threads and flick them in your guys' direction. And I'm casting Bless at 2nd level on both of you. And Braun, because I think I can do it 3 times at 2nd level. Right? Yeah. And all of you will heal an additional 8 points.
As you guys have this quiet moment in the office, you can still hear the discordant chaos outside of this door. The sounds of screaming and yelling, of ripping and tearing. And you know that the clock is ticking. Is there anything else you'd like to do in this room before you leave it?
I'm looking for money.
I'm just looking for anything that's useful.
Where are you looking specifically?
On the warden's
Desks.
body.
On the warden's body, you would find 4 things of note. Specifically, a robe of the Archmagi,
Okay.
an amulet of the devout +2,
Holy fuck.
mithril plate, and a warhammer +1.
The fuck does the Amulet of Devout do? All of you reacted. I'm just like, okay.
It's good for cleric. None of us
It's
are.
good for clerics or
Yeah.
paladins, none of which you are.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I got 1 point, motherfucker.
Oh,
I got
okay.
1 roll.
It adds to your spell save DC.
Yeah, it increases your spell save DCs.
Oh, fuck.
I'm taking the robe
cool.
and the amulet, and I'm going to Finn, and to pass you the robe of the Archmagi for our spell slinger.
Me?
And
Me? Oh,
No.
Flo'ryck.
are you a spell slinger?
I would say it's the only thing I do. Yeah.
You told me you bid luck.
Yeah.
What? And you fucking believed me. All right.
You saw my charisma rolls. Of course I did.
It's fine. I didn't want it anyway.
The amulet of the devout, is gonna pass that to Letty, and the mithril, is gonna pass it to you, Sneed, and the warhammer. And he's gonna go just based on the materials alone. I think that this is gonna this will get you at least, just from a basic appraisal, around 500 plus gold pieces.
Hey, Slugger, I appreciate all of the mental math and the thought that you're putting
I
into
need to
this.
be
I
thinking
can't
about-
carry full plate, my friend.
Oh,
Do I
it's-
look like someone that is going to be able to carry this?
As you hold it in your hands, it's at that moment that you clock that even though it's heavy armor, it's made
mithril.
of mithril, so it's incredibly lightweight.
Got a strength of 8. I think I'm pretty cooked. I don't think that's the way this is going to happen, my friend.
Listen, I'm gonna carry it in my bag. Once we get out of here, it's all yours.
I think the robes are pretty light. I'm saying anything is like
You
be
two
lying.
Are you spell slinger?
Valuable.
Oh, no.
You two work
Flo'ryck,
that out.
I swear to God, I am actually a spell slinger. It's the thing I do most.
You told me you bit luck. Why would you lie?
I was there.
You
said
already
look.
got your revenge, friend. What do you need to sling spells for anymore? There's no need. You're at the end of your journey, I would say. I think it's
You
time
hear
to hang
another
up the
scream
spells.
from the courtyard.
Ah, shit,
I'm
yeah,
not
there's
being
time for
on
this
my
later. All right,
Yeah,
fine.
all right.
It's fine.
Just to say one thing, while folks are looking for things, if Flo'ryck was looking for files on cartel members. Doesn't matter who, just cartel members.
As you're sorting through, you find files on several cartel members, actually. You find one on Callum Coyote Voss, who you encountered down in the cells. You recognize the picture. You see Dash's picture as well. And then you find a file that you were not expecting. And it just it's in a folder labeled intake specifically. And inside that folder is a picture of one Sneed Barclay.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And it says underneath of it, coming in for a job. Don't let out. And that note's safety pinned or paper clipped to the top of the folder.
So Flo'ryck is gonna see the file for the one they just killed. He'll just take his sword out and just go X. Yep, that's done and dusted. Don't need that one. I'll take the one for Coyote. And I'll hold the one up for Sneed. And he'll look at it for a moment. Would anyone be looking at Flo'ryck at this moment?
I would say Sneed is looking at Flo'ryck at this moment.
If it's happening simultaneously to her blessing everybody to heal them, then probably.
Okay.
I just say I have a passive perception of 18. Come on,
Flo'ryck is gonna be smiling when he's looking at it, but he's not going to say anything. Like that's something. And then he'll go to put it in his pocket.
That's fucking upsetting.
We won't be able to get out with the gondola. We'll need to use the boat.
Yeah, it's time to get on that boat.
DM, do I know where the boat is? Do I know how to get there?
You would know where the boat is and how to get there, but you were also told by that guard who you dominated last session. So you know
Right,
that
that's right.
on the lower level through another locked door that is probably not guarded because of the prison riot that's happening. And it's about this moment that you hear a low rumbling sort of under your feet.
We should go. We need to go.
Say no more. And I'm gonna start heading out.
As you guys come out of the warden's office, you're sort of on the upper level overlooking the courtyard area where the food and things happen. And it's more strewn with body parts than it was the last time you cut through here. You don't see anybody in particular, but it's just pieces. And there's almost like a trail leading off down into the other cell blocks that you can still hear that roaring and ripping and tearing sort of coming from.
Every time she hears the roar, Loretta will look in its direction, shake her head, and just keep moving. And as she does, I'm gonna send message. I know it only has an area or a range of 120 feet, but I am putting it out in an entire area around me. So that if it hits the mark, it hits the mark.
Do you want to amplify it to guarantee that it receives the message?
Yes, I will. And all I will say is I'm sorry. I'm so, so sorry.
You feel that message take hold, and there's a hesitation in the response. So for a split second, you think it hasn't quite latched in. And then back in a voice that only is familiar because you dove into its thoughts. You don't hear the broken language that it's been speaking with you. You hear a full sentence for the first time. I will never forget you, my darling.
And as they move towards the boats, Loretta is silently just shedding tears.
You guys get to the door, and there's a simple lock on it, barring you from going down to the lower dock.
Just take out the keys from the warden, open the door, and keep going.
Takes you a few minutes to find the right key, but you're able to unlatch it and head down the steps. There's nobody here, but you do see pieces of blood and viscera. There was someone here at one point. And as you get down, there is a small dock with a boat sort of tethered to it. And you can see the fumes of the lake sort of slowly floating above it in like a pink haze.
Do we see the boat anywhere?
Yeah, the boat's right there. It's tied off.
Okay. Yeah.
Do not touch the water. Don't touch the water.
But it looks like pink lemonade.
Don't touch the water.
And that's why you didn't get the robe. I'm gonna walk up to the
Man.
Do you actually touch it?
No, absolutely not. Oh my goodness.
Look,
No,
I have to ask
Flo'ryck
'cause
deserves
it's
the
you.
robe, it's fine. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, dip my ass in it. No, Flo'ryck deserves the robe. It's whatever. Honestly,
I'd like to do a quick sweep of the boat, just to make sure there's nothing surprising in it.
Give me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. I don't know why I caution this. It's not like I'm good at this. Well, that's not bad. 17?
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary on the boat, but you do clock that it's got like an enchanted sort of bottom made out of metal, almost to help with the resistance of the water. And the oars also have like the lower section of them is all metal and has a slight glow to them, like they've been enchanted to resist being eaten away by the lake effectively.
Okay. All right, it's all clear. Come on, everybody.
As we step away from the prison towards the boat, Loretta will turn around one last time and just look up at the place that was her home.
Come on, lady.
And then walk away.
Who's taking the oars on this boat to get you across the lake?
I'll take some of the oars.
There's like two sets. There's a set in the front and a set in the back. So it'll take two people. Or it'll take longer if only one person rows.
Well, Sneed, you want to rock?
I
paper,
have a
scissors?
strength of 8.
Well, I mean, it depends. Do you want to get over the lake quick or slow? I mean, if you want to go quick, then like you could take the oars. If you want to go slow, I could do it. It's
I'll say
not a problem.
above table, I have a strength of 9.
All right. Hey, that's a little bit fast. Holy shit, we're all wet noodle.
We're all
people,
wimps.
right?
So we have no
Damn,
muscle.
damn. All right, rock paper scissors it is then, noodle man.
All right.
Let's do this. Rock paper scissors shoot.
All right, 2
All right,
scissors.
rock paper scissors shoot. Fuck, I'm rowing. Oh man. All right.
Whoever's rowing, can I get I'm gonna say athletics checks.
Why? Why are you doing this?
All right,
Not
I rolled a 16, so that'll be a 15.
That's wild. That's insane.
Is everyone just wet noodle arms?
Wet noodles.
Hold
I
on.
have a strength score of 9.
The highest strength in this party is 9.
Oh, I'm
How
so
many-
sorry. I'm wrong. I am wrong. My strength is 13. My intelligence. Oh wait, no. What's my low? I don't have any dump stats.
Motherfucker, you got me carrying this goddamn armor.
telling you.
You're not
I'm
getting
so
the armor
sorry.
either.
No.
Heavy
This one's
ass
because the
warhammer, I'm
player is
struggling.
stupid. You gave away my arch magi robe, but I'm the actual only like core caster. This is bullshit. Don't fucking give me none of that shit.
Excuse
Goddamn,
me?
You're lucky all I did was lie to you.
Excuse me.
There's a
I'm a
whole
little
ass
fucking wizard.
No, you're an abomination against God, is what you are.
We will argue about
I am
this
a
once we get away
spellcaster.
from this prison. Now, come on, let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Put you back into it.
What was your athletics, Sneed?
I rolled a 13.
Nice. It takes you guys
Is it?
a while. It takes you guys a while. You're about halfway through the lake, and looking back, specifically Flo'ryck and Loretta, because you guys are the ones who aren't rowing, you can see just even now hearing the chaos, and the screams are growing louder. And then there's another rumbling, and you can see the ripples starting to spread through the lake as well. And then it rumbles again, and the boat sort of jostles a little bit. Can I have deck saves from everyone? Disadvantage on the people who are rowing.
I will use my ties of
You
chaos
still have
in order
bless.
to get. Okay.
How long does bless
Uh,
last?
No, it's only
An
1
hour.
minute. On.
Oh,
Isn't
nice.
it?
Bless is an
Isn't it
hour?
an
I
hour?
thought it was
It's
just
less
a
an
minute.
hour?
Oh no, wait, it's a
Maybe
minute.
10 minutes?
I
Yeah.
misread that.
Yeah.
My
You
bad.
do not have bless.
I'm using tides of
Uh,
chaos to give myself
I'm
advantage.
calling
Fuck
shenanigans.
that.
I get to keep at least one roll with bless, goddammit.
Can I say while we were rowing for that first instance, Flo'ryck was putting the robes on and trying to attune to him?
Yeah, it took you about an hour to get halfway across the lake, so you would have been able to, if you wanted to, and you were not rowing, you could have taken a short rest and attuned to those robes.
Oh, thank God. Is that okay if we do that?
God.
y'all?
I would not have chosen the roll.
I rolled a dirty, nasty 20.
Oh, what are we rolling for?
Deck save at disadvantage because you're rowing, Aubron.
All right, so 12.
Flo'ryck,
15 total. 12 plus 3.
Loretta.
I got a 14.
I hate how perfect it is. As you guys are rowing, the boat rocks, and you watch as it hits a little bit of a wave from that rumbling that's sort of reverberating under the ground. And as it does, almost in succession, you watch as Aubron loses their balance and falls into the lake, followed very quickly by Loretta.
How close is land?
You guys are at about the halfway point.
Oh my God.
We're going to resolve a couple of things simultaneously. We're going to start with Braun, because Braun fell first. You're able to fire off that bullet. And as it does, you feel that roserite kick back into you, and keep you from falling into the water. But you feel that corruption hit you again, and you're going to take a point of corruption. As it rocks you backwards, the force, because you're in the boat still as you fire it off before you fall, rocks the boat the other direction, which gives Loretta a chance to grab you and shield from the other side, keeping you guys from falling into the boat the other way. So it's like rock one way, rock the other way. Loretta, you're going to take your corruption from that. Flo'ryck. Final question comes to you. Dimension Door allows you to take one person. Would you take corruption to take everyone to shore?
How much corruption are we talking?
2 points. 1 per extra person.
1 per extra person.
Plus the spell level, right?
Plus the spell level.
So
you would have
5.
So, yeah, Dimension Door is 4th level. So
I'm casting it at 5th level because of
level.
Warlock.
Okay, yeah, so you'd take 7 points of corruption to do this, which would put you at level 1.
But we're to confirm.
You have enough distance to do this. You're not going to land in the water. You will
and
land
it's not
on
like
shore.
Mesh 22. It's not the prison again. I didn't just like, oops, we're back.
It's not the
like,
prison again.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it.
So almost simultaneously, Sneed, you're still rowing, solid in the back of the boat, doing your thing. Bron starts to fall, fires a shot to ricochet himself back up onto the boat, but starts to fall the opposite direction into Loretta, who shields to get you guys back in. And Flo'ryck, with quick reaction, seeing that Loretta's already holding Bron, you reach one hand in front to grab her, and a hand behind you to grab to Sneed's wrist. And what does it look like as Flo'ryck takes Roserite Corruption to cast Dimension Door?
Flo'ryck is gonna pull a crystal from his pockets, and he's gonna like rub it together with the 2 fingers and just pop it in his mouth like it's a candy. He doesn't chew on it, but just kind of like it's like gum that's lost its flavor. It's just like hanging in there. And he'll reach out and try to grab each of them by the arm. I imagine it's like a lot of like pink energy kind of overlapping the very like pink and green energy that comes from his warlock patron when he does cast magic. So there's a lot of pink going on right now.
It's almost mid-row stroke, and all of you disappear from this boat and land on shore with a pretty stark force. Letty and Bron both falling prone. And the second they do, Sneed, because you're the only one who sort of like was stable, you're able to immediately clock that Flo'ryck's eyes have that hint of pink glow to them with those veins that you saw earlier on Aubron's face. Because Flo'ryck, as you land, looking over at where Loretta and Bron should be, you just see the broken bodies of your parents as you start to hallucinate.
Wait. How are you here? Where am I? Has Dust been by the prison? Has it always been? Oh. Does he hear anything from the bodies?
No, it's just the bodies. But Loretta and Bron would hear him talking out loud. And I think Loretta would probably be able to piece it together.
Seeing the eyes and knowing what that means. No, why? Fucking no! And we'll push Bron off of her, crawling to her feet over to where Flo'ryck is probably kneeling, I'd imagine, or standing.
Still standing, yeah.
I think this is only if it's okay with you. Understanding what happened with him last time and seeing this, Aubron's gonna like grab at you like, don't even. And I think there is a chance, just in the panic, that he points the gun like in your direction. Don't. Please.
No one will be like me. No one.
Stop throwing yourself away, Letty, please.
I'm not, Ron.
Did
I'm
it
not.
ever cross your mind that we take these chances, we took these chances, knowing what it would do to us because there is something here?
Ron? Whether by accident or fate, this is the circumstance I was given. And I can do this. And because I can, I should.
Until when? Until you can't?
Until Soren is dead. And she'll
You're
grab Flo'ryck's face and pull 2 points of corruption away from him, ticking her over to 9. As you heal again for something like 9 health or something like that. Not that it matters.
What does it look like as you reach level 2 of corruption?
I think the shards of her eyes bloom more petals and almost take over her entire face, kind of like a clicker. And bits of roserite, like scales, pop out of her skin.
You guys watch as Loretta's skin almost starts to shimmer a little bit. And then there's a pulse of like pink glow that starts to sort of pulse out from her and then sucks back in. And at that exact same moment, you hear a large guttural roar and a rumbling starts to take hold. And then looking over the lake, because of where you're standing, I'm assuming that like Flo'ryck's back is to the prison. Loretta, you see it first. A pink burst starting to blow out from the epicenter. And the turrets and parapets start collapsing on themselves. And you can see the shockwaves sort of coming from across the lake. Can I get a dex save from everybody?
16.
21.
18 total.
All still 16.
You guys all are able to sort of root yourselves and not fall over. And at the same moment you see that pink blast, Loretta, there's a tether that you feel snap inside of yourself. And you know that your mother, sensing the level of corruption that was taking hold of you, absorbed some of that, keeping you at just 8 points versus 9, and then effectively dispersed it to bring the prison down. And you guys watch as Vane's End Penitentiary collapses in on itself, the rubble falling into the lake. Just a caved-in blast zone of an explosion.
We let out like
Thank you.
4 guys.
I don't
Apparently
know
that's
if
how
they
we move.
actually got out. There was only one boat. Thank you. All of you.
Was just doing a job.
No, the fuck you weren't. We killed that guy. He's dead as hell. Oh, he's so dead. Oh, that was a good. Oh goodness, that was lovely. Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna try to convince the lady that we can do, dead or alive.
Flo'ryck, you feel a pressure settle in to your shoulder, and then a voice sort of whispers into your ear. So are we just letting people go now then?
Flo'ryck would still say this in his mind. Who said we're letting people go?
You said every member. I saw what you saw. You know what he is.
Yes. You know I like to play with my food.
There's a pause. Don't make me wait too long. And then you'll feel that pressure release off your shoulder.
Why are you looking at me like that, Flo'ryck?
I'm just thinking about how you said we wouldn't make it out of here. Now look. Freeze a bird.
I said all y'all wasn't gonna make it. I knew I was getting out.
Sure, but we're here too,
Yeah, got lucky.
Alive.
From time to time. Mostly.
Sure. We did good.
Yeah, we did good. You did good.
You did good.
Yeah, we did all right.
Brown did good. Loretta, you did good too.
Loretta, you are a force of nature, my dear.
Okay. As this exchange is happening, step up to Braun and lean down, or kneel down. You always used to speak so highly of me, that what I did would help people. I know you have reservations, but I think this is how I do it. I can get rid of this wherever it takes root. And then I can root out the fucking asshole that did this to me. But I don't want to be... I don't want to be a curse. I don't want to look at it that way anymore. I promise you that I won't go too far. I don't want to lose you again. Not again.
You never were a curse, Letty. Not once, not ever. Scary. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I think he's going to gently brush where there's a new sheen. He's just...
I can get rid of this, by the way. I can just, if you give me a week or two and I'll be back to normal. I can just, it's like shedding skin like a reptile. I just gotta, it takes time, but I can get rid of it. Permanently.
I'm just scared this stuff is gonna kill you. I was never scared of Roserite or you and this stuff. I'm scared that it'll...
Let you in on a little secret. I'm really fucking hard to kill.
Yeah, I saw.
Useless everywhere else, but
Stop that. Stop that. Listen, yeah, I'm pretty certain of it now. I think I know I love you, and I think that means that you gotta be more cautious with yourself. 'Cause wherever you go, I'm gonna follow.
You know, even when you weren't actually in the prison with me, I always appreciated your company every day. Waking up next to you, going to sleep next to you, was the one bit of solace that kept me going. Even though it wasn't real.
I know you've got this whole vengeance tour to do, but I'm pretty sure I figured out Pa's stew. And I think you and I are both overdue for a little easy.
I could do with easy, yeah. I think.
Okay, me too. And
What about you guys? You want some soup? It's pretty good.
Loretta, respectfully, I think Sneed and I are just gonna go over. You want to go over there, Sneed, and just think about life?
I have to be completely honest. I haven't thought about life in a minute. I think you add a lot of perspective. So I think you and I together should go over to a place that isn't here and think about life. I think you're absolutely right.
Let's go do that.
Yep, I would say.
But you said we were family.
You're fine. Y'all
Absolutely, and sometimes family does not live with one another. You have to have a little bit of separation.
Not.
You just have to have a little bit of separation. No. We are not running away. We are not abandoning or anything like that. We're just heading this way for a little bit. Hey, Aubron, shut the fuck up. Flo'ryck, you and me, Loretta, we will be over that hill. Lovely, lovely friend of mine. We'll be right over there. We'll just be right there.
In the middle of this jokey moment, I would like to get a gauge on if Flo'ryck has intentions towards
Give me an insight.
If that's okay.
Give me an insight.
Yeah, go for it.
And Flo'ryck, you can give me. I think it's deception. I could be wrong.
17, 18, 19, 22, 22, 24. 16 plus 8.
It's okay. So I won't say he's not trying to deceive at this moment.
Okay. But are you trying to hide your intentions of what you plan with Sneed?
To do later?
Or like is it, would he be able to clock that you have that you have ill intent for going away? Or like, what is Flo'ryck's intent for going off with Sneed in this moment? Is it just
not
to like
murderous.
give perfect? That's what I needed to know.
He meant what he said when he talked to his patron.
Cool.
He's gonna drag it out.
Then you can give me per whatever you think fits for this moment.
So I rolled a 4 total.
Cool. If you'd allow me, Braun would pick up that Sneed and Flo'ryck are giving you and Loretta a moment of privacy.
I kind of want to give Flo'ryck the nod, like, no matter what, we're gonna talk again.
Flo'ryck,
I would like to cast a spell.
What spell would you like to cast? Also, I love that all of this is happening as like bits of rubble are raining in the background. I'm just gonna tap my finger on my shoulder as the little bit with a piece of copper wire wrapped around it, just so, and I'm gonna just tap it towards Aubron. And you are suddenly going to hear in your head, "Kiss her, you fucking idiot." I swear to God, man. You spent 13 years looking for this girl, and she is absolutely gorgeous and creepy, and she's the love of your life, you autistic little man. You kiss her right the fuck now, and then the spell ends. And Flo'ryck and Sneed are able to sort of hike up a hill and give you guys a little brief moment of quiet. by yourselves for the first time in probably a very long while.
I think at that, Ra's gonna look to Letty and go, I missed you, and I would very much like to kiss you now.
Oh.
I think that's what people do when they feel like this.
You are so stupid. I'll lean in. Just a little bit.
Braun needs like neon signs, and I think that is the one. And he goes in. Like, I think it's the whole. Braun is very much.
One of the crystals from her eyes pokes you in the eye.
Motherfuck! Ah, now I have more corruption. No, I think he like does the whole like romance novel thing in an awkward moment. It goes for the kids.
Am I incorrect for the assumption that I'm guessing Sneed and Flo'ryck were still probably watching from their hill?
I think that's very accurate, yeah. I don't know what Flo'ryck's doing. I could not tell you whatsoever, but Sneed gets to the top of that hill just a little bit over the apex of that there hill, and he plunks his ass down and he watches. And he's going to go flat on his belly like a snake, and he's just like, oh, these two are the absolute biggest disaster I've ever seen in my entire life, Flo'ryck. And if they don't end up together, love ain't real. Tell you that right now.
I mean, shoot. Seems like they're made for each other.
Yeah,
But-
you ever had yourself a partner there, Flo'ryck?
I did.
Did you? What happened? to her?
Yeah, she was well, I'll say our lines of work kind of ran across each other. I met her on a bounty and hit it off real well. But then I found out she was part of the cartel, and well, we couldn't date no more. You all right there?
No, not really. I met my girl much the same way. We was out on a little bounty collection run, and I met with her too. And yeah, we ran afoul of one another after a while. It's actually a big reason why I hate the cartel so much as well. They I know you got a vendetta against them too, Flo'ryck, but they got nothing but snakes and thieves amongst them. The worst of the worst. Some people would say unforgivable. I think they'd be right.
I'm glad you see it the way I do. And sorry for your loss. I am.
No, it's yeah. Nah, it ain't a fun memory. I'll tell you that much.
I'll ask you a question, Sneed, if I may.
Yeah, ask me anything. We kind of went through hell together. I'll answer whatever question you got.
I told you I cracked that shell. I told you at the start of this.
I just, honestly, man, I just act hard. It gets the job done. When you're working for dangerous people and you're with strangers, it's just safer that way. But, you know, you seem like a good man, so shoot.
No, I ain't a good man.
Well,
I am not a good man. You saw we killed that man in the cell. He wanted an honorable fight. Honorable is something I am not.
yeah, well, neither am I. I
You're
guess that
bad.
makes two of us. Yeah, we're the bad guys, I suppose.
No, you understand the decision you made going against the cartel, right? I've got quite a few bodies of their members at this stage. I'm in it. I'm in it deep. But do you really understand what you're doing now?
Sneed thinks for a second. He takes off his shades, which he really only ever does when he's trying to be serious and think. I'm going to tell you a story. I think it's going to illuminate why I've got such a fucking vendetta against it. You know how many people I've told this to? The answer is 0. The answer is 0 people. It is going to be you, me, and the stars above, and that's it. And I'm not going to blame you if you walk away from me and you say that I am a horrible individual, that you cannot be in my presence any longer, but we have both admitted to not being honorable men. Cartel made me kill my wife.
Damn.
It was that or both of us. And her family. And my family. They are filled with evil, evil people. And I ran afoul of them, I suppose. And, well, they caught my beloved. And I made her dig her own grave.
Flo'ryck pauses for a long moment. Because for most of his kills of folks that have been in the cartel have been people that he did not take the time to get to know, apart from the one that he dated, but he didn't know they were a cartel person. But every cartel person he's run into on purpose is, you would say the relationship is transactional, and transactional is in, I find you, you die. But the bond that he's built with Sneed complicates it. Because to Flo'ryck, anyone who is associated with the cartel needs to go. Whether they were directly or indirectly involved in the harm that hurt him. He just wants to make sure that they don't have a member left. He'll look off from the hill, looking at the wreckage of the prison. And he'll sort of like nod his head. And he'll pull out the file, Sneed's file. And he'll pop it down between the two of them.
You would see that note on it, basically noting that effectively the cartel sent you into the prison to stay in the prison.
Well, ain't that a son of a bitch?
Flo'ryck, you would also see, as you look over at that prison, on a large rock, a familiar-looking, dapper gentleman in a pinstripe suit, leaning back on their elbows, expectantly looking at you.
Sneed. This is quite the conundrum. Because I believe you. I do. That's a mighty foul thing they made you do. And I promised myself that I would cut down every member of the cartel. Maybe it's a blind rage. I call it justice. I still think it is. But they broke you. Like they broke me. These systems, these organizations. The church broke Letty. And indirectly broke Aubron. Being associated with the cartel, in my eyes, is enough to kill you, but I want to go against my gut.
How about I make you an offer then?
Shoot.
How about you and me? We go right to the mattresses against these sons of bitches. And after every single last one of them, besides me, lies dead at our feet, and you still feel raw about it, you and me can have it out.
You know, for an honorable man, that's an honorable deal. Or a non-honorable man, I should say.
Right.
I
The
think
best
that
I
would
can
just...
offer.
I appreciate the offer. I think that might cloud things even more going through a whole lick of cartel members. Mind you, I have almost 2 baker's dozens about. Like, I want you under. This is going to be a lot of killing.
Well, I figure it. I pretty well died the day that I killed my wife, so a little bit of killing ain't much for a dead man, right?
Let's see. Well, here's to resurrection. And Flo'ryck will hold his hand out for a handshake.
Sneed is going to slap his hand.
My apologies. I'd say it's probably about that moment that Loretta and Aubron would probably be climbing the hill to meet back up with you.
Sneed claps his hand into Flo'ryck's, and Flo'ryck feels a very distinct press of a gold coin into his palm. As for you.
For me.
Yep.
What for?
Well, just everybody needs a little bit of luck sometimes.
Sneed, keep your goddamn coin. I got the fucking robe. I'm fine. Keep the
Friend,
coin.
the coin don't mean shit. It ain't actually magic. I just run my thumb over it.
Sure, but just keep the coin, Sneed. Keep your luck. I don't need it.
As you push that coin back into Sneed's hands,
All right.
Flo'ryck, can you give me an insight check, please?
Absolutely. Let's do insight.
I like to think as we're making our way towards you guys, we're just holding hands.
Yeah.
That's cute as hell.
Oh, that's so goddamn cute.
It's a 13 total.
I want you to know that I was basing this insight check on yourself. As you look over Sneed's shoulder, you notice there is a particular dapper gentleman no longer sitting on the rock nearby. And as you sort of look inwards to feel access to your magic, something's missing.
I think Flo'ryck would go to shoot off a prestidigitation, like to pop smoke or something like that.
There's nothing there.
Well, shit.
Do I
What's
see
up,
that?
Loretta?
Eye fuckery? Do I see a shift?
Where there once was a tether, there's almost like a break in the line. The magic still exists in Flo'ryck, but his ability to access it appears to be temporarily cut. And in that sort of nebulous void around him, you can sort of see scowling over his shoulder that person who you saw earlier deep in the guts of the prison. And then they vanish.
Oh, your friend's gone.
Right. You have some perceptive eyes. Yes. That makes
Who
sense.
was he?
You know, I've never actually asked what they are. But, well, if they're mad at me, then fuck them at this point. I made a deal with them so I can get some power to kill some cartel members.
Oh.
Yeah, quite simple. They like to watch. I don't know. I don't know how they get their rocks off, I guess, but
Yeah, it's freaky.
it is very strange.
It's a pun.
I don't think you need power for that. And I'd like to take silence out of his holster and hand it to Flo'ryck.
I think Flo'ryck will hold his hand out. And I'll say he's not. I would say he's not used to guns. He comes from farm life. I like to think his pa and his ma showed him how to shoot back in the day. So pick up a gun and be like, it's been a while since I shot one of these actually.
Should the day come you ever get the old firing back, let's see about making that a focal point. I have some theories.
And we
Aubron,
can
I
make
like
you
the way
another
you-
one too.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to work. I guess we got a new project there.
Taking spell
This-
slinging to a whole nother level. Looks like I see how you think, Aubron. And he'll just give him a big old pat on the shoulder, just like, you're a smart kid, man. I like him.
Does this mean I get the robe?
No,
Oh,
Pick up your
please.
damn armor, and I'm gonna drop the bag.
You guys also would have seen Letty and Aubron holding hands as they approached and could sense the shift there. And I'll follow with an important question. Where are the four of you headed?
I think we could use a drink, maybe. Are y'all old enough to drink? You two?
I'm
Oh, yeah.
27.
Oh, so I'm so sorry. I don't elf things. Don't worry about it.
I know I'm lithe, but fuck.
I'm sorry.
Wear a
that was-
veil, Loretta. We can't see a lot of your face. I don't know if you're like.
I threw it off in the courtyard. Should I put it back on?
No.
Well,
Probably
no.
good.
See, no. Well, see, the problem is I'm stupid, and I forgot that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get it. Yeah. Wait. I think the better
I should
question
get
is,
a new
Loretta,
one.
have you ever had a drink? You ever drank
No.
before? Oh,
I
let's
tried to
go-
steal some from Farron a long time ago, but he got mad.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna steal nothing. Let's go make a fucking mistake.
Okay.
So long as it doesn't land us in jail.
Not that that's going to be a problem.
I was gonna say we just escaped the most dangerous fucking prison on the entire planet. I ain't really worried about the local jail.
Truly, I don't think there's a guard that can tell me
Yeah.
shit at this point.
Frankly, we are gods amongst men, and they will cower before us. I'm out of spell slots. I need a nap first, though.
Remind me to teach you of the word hubris.
And our camera sort of pulls back as our four adventurers head off to find a drink. Important question of clarification. Would you be heading to a small local place or to the biggest place you know?
I would vote small local. I would say on the walk there, I have a cloak elven kind. Hood up. Hood is up.
I vote going to the biggest place possible and making a fucking ruckus. I got luck on my side. I don't give a shit. I would like to think that Sneed is ostentatious like that. He ain't waiting. He ain't trying to hide himself. Flo'ryck, you got a thing or two to learn about all this mess. I think you've been going about it, the right way for a long time. But I've seen what you can do, and I've seen what Loretta can do, and I'm afraid of what Aubron can do. So I think that we ain't got to hide ourselves no more. What you think?
I think
Sneed, remember, I told you bake a couple bakers, dozens of cartel members I've killed. Remember, so I got
Yeah.
it low profile. That's how they haven't been able to catch me.
Well, why don't we just let them catch us?
I don't think that will be a problem. They'll look at me and go the other way. I'm the most interesting thing here.
Well,
think they'll
first of
pass over
all,
you.
hold your horses on that one, Missy. As I don't know about that.
Look at me.
I think I'm pretty special. Just because you look weird doesn't mean that you're the most important person.
I'm not saying I'm important. I'm just saying that people will think. That's all.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I would like to proposition one location,
What's that?
Emerald Gulch.
They got really good stew there.
Can I do an insight?
They also
check?
have a church there. I sure would
Stu?
like to talk to some of them. If you guys are up for it.
Honestly, Emerald Gulch has got good chili, and I love soup.
That's canon. That's canon. Now.
Just need you to know you're gonna have disadvantage on the next thing you roll, whatever the hell it is.
Now I'll make it advantage.
I'll silvery barbs it. It's fine.
Yeah, we got enough bullshit.
Flo'ryck, I believe you asked for an insight. What
Yeah.
specifically are you looking for?
Is there like a shift in body language or like yeah, is there like a shift in body language as Letty is saying Emerald Gulch specifically? Like I'm trying to figure out like what that
Do I need
destination
to-
means to them.
Right.
Are you trying to hide your intentions for wanting to go there?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I don't think you'd need
It was
to
very
roll.
much a thing of,
Bet.
yeah, it was very much a thing of, I'd like to go there. I mean, I think I literally said it. There's
Yeah.
some people, there's a church, and there's some people I would like to talk to if you guys are up for it. There's probably a pulsing glow from the crystals in their eyes.
You spent a baker's dozen years in jail. I think you get to pick where we go, to be completely honest.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
I wonder how much it's changed.
When you say talk, do you mean literally talk or are we like talking?
Oh no,
What?
we're gonna kill them.
Okay.
There
yeah.
we go. All
Yeah,
right.
there it
Alright,
is.
cool.
Well, we got Flo'ryck's revenge. Mine's coming later, or someone else's is. Aubron, you don't have a mission of vengeance and dark death and despair, do you?
Oh no, my only mission was finding Letty. I do need to make a new pistol.
Did you have good parents?
Yeah. Well,
They tried.
They tried. See, that's how'd you end up like this? Yeah. No, that makes, yeah, I guess, yeah, I suppose, yeah, things you do for love and all that.
Trauma.
I don't like
man.
losing people.
Well, I can get behind that.
it's also not just vengeance, Sneed. I meant what I said.
I know, but like some people make like, you know, they like go to therapy or like they'll find like, you know, they'll like write letters,
therapy.
or something like that, and then
And
like
our camera
Aubron made
pulls
weapons
out
of war.
on the question of what's therapy. And you guys spend the better part of a week walking from Tungsten Lake to Emerald Gulch. And we pull our focus to a large rounded gulch at the end of a river, the top of which is dotted with smaller ramshackled homes with clothing lines strung between them and the streets crowded with people. Following that down along a river that opens up to a lake tucked underneath the cover where we see the more expensive side of things. Mansions carved into stalagmites and pinkish lights that twinkle as we watch roserite-powered golems clear from the pink glow in their chests stomp along the bridges and roads. Welcome to Emerald Gulch, the jewel of Revan, the richest and largest city, the hub of this continent. And in the center of the city is a large, polished, pink tower, emboldened with deep veins running from it of red, almost as if it's carved from roserite itself. And that is where we will leave our episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Y'all.